Good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you, whenever you are listening, whenever you are watching. Welcome back to another episode of the Group Chat podcast. Will be joining us in a little bit. He got probably some dad shit to do. Nigga got kids. I'm joined, as always, my brother standing here to my left, standing in at 6'3", 223 pounds. Tony is in the building. How we feeling today?
I'm cool, man. I can't complain.
That's good. That's good. I feel like I'm getting some weird feedback in my headphones, but now I appreciate anybody for
Yeah,
listening.
hold on. It looked like the shit is like low. Let me try to, cause my damn phone ain't got no space. Let me try to leave out and come back.
All right. Working on this real quick. Let's see here if we go to home. All right. What's it look like slow on the live stream? Anyway, all right. So Tony gonna do that. He gonna come back in here. But appreciate again anybody for listening, anybody hanging out with us.
Okay. I don't know why the fuck title take up so much space on my phone, man. It's weird.
That's that conspiracy shit. Anytime. I don't know. I have that title. I've got the Apple Music Family Plan, so I ain't had title in a few years now.
I just need to get a new I need a new phone. This one's a few years old. Apple will start to put some bullshit on your phone when it's been a while.
Nah, it's a fact. As soon as you hit like that 2 years, and you're like, oh, my phone's doing pretty good for 2 years. Them niggas like, we got one.
If it's sure been like 3.
How often do you upgrade phones normally?
At this age, never if I don't have to.
Nah, same boat. I just if the shit were like the amount of stuff that like now I've never been anyone can tell, especially like wardrobe wise for me. I've never been the nigga to be like, oh, I gotta get some new shit just because it came out. I'm like, that shit still fits, that shit still works. Like, bro, I still gotta fucking
we can't get on with you being like that, but we'll talk about that later.
Hey man, look. If Joe Budden can have a top 5, top 10 podcast the way he dressed, I don't think that shit's really a factor.
You ain't make Pump It Up though.
Yeah, but is that really like on the list of that's got to be low on the list of like, hey yo, you did this, so we let that shit rock. Like Jim Jones got a podcast
not
now.
If You Got Served come on, it ain't.
On Jim Jones shit, it's him, Fab, Davies, DeMano. 3 of the 4 of them at least got a bigger record than Joe Budden. A bigger record than Pump It Up. 3 of the 4. Yeah.
Like Davies ain't got no record bigger than Pump It Up, and Mano ain't got no record bigger than Pump It Up.
You only Mano got a record bigger than Pump It
Up. Nigga, what?
See, I hate Pump It Up. That's my problem. I hate Pump It Up. That shit is like
Jay-Z remixed Pump It Up. Like Jay-Z did a freestyle to Pump It Up. Jay-Z ain't doing no freestyle on no Mano records.
Hey yo.
3 out of the 4 is crazy. I can't believe you said that.
Because we agree Fab and Jim do, right? That's easy.
Jim, yeah, absolutely. Fab, absolutely. Like
right.
Mano and Davies. Hell no.
What do we call Mano's biggest record?
Mano's biggest record, like from that standpoint of the conversation, is High Hater. High Hater is absolutely not a bigger record than Pump It Up. Not even close.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm bugging. I can make Pump It Up though, if we being honest about it.
You could Pump It Up. You could never make Pump It Up.
I can make Pump It Up. Not even like a good record. That's
Pump It Up not a good record. All right,
Pump It Up is not a good. And I listened to like I actually listened to Joe Budden, but like
if you want to say Pump It Up not a good Joe Budden record, fine, whatever. Pump It Up is objectively a good song. Like objectively, Pump It Up is a good song.
Put Joe in your rap of the week then.
No,
Um,
I wouldn't put Joe Budden in my anything, but I digress.
oh shit. Who you listening to this week besides Joe and Mano?
Who is my rapper of the week? I've listened to so much rap this week. It's kind of disgusting. Um,
Nigga
my
said
rapper of
disgusting.
the week is going to be my rapper of the week is Mexico Dro from Atlanta.
I'm just acting like I know who that is.
You don't, and I don't want you to, because then that says something about me.
You don't think I? Hey, wait a minute. What does that say
We
about
can't
you?
be listening to the same music. Me and you, we have about 4 or 5 of the same artists that we listen to. Once we stretch, if we start to stretch outside of that square, we've gone too far. We've lost the plot of friendship in this show.
That's probably correct. And if you eliminate New York, it might be just like one. Like if you just get rid of the state of New York, like take everybody from there, like it might just be like one person that it's like we on board with, and then it starts to differ drastically.
Very true. Very true.
Shout out to New York though. Ani Basic, I said this a couple weeks ago that it was most likely going to be Will's be joining us here in a second. You're getting his camera ready. Nas is my rapper of the week. Shout out to niggas that thought they was gonna make for an album that had been in the works for however many years. Like that nigga thought it was gonna sound like some 2025 shit or sound like Hit Boy. Like Light Years is dope. Does it sound quote unquote current? And I know they killing Premiere for that. No, but that was never the intention of what they were gonna make. So like if that was your expectation going into it, in my opinion, you're just letting yourself down. And Nas was rapping his ass off. Shout out to the Twitter account. I never remember the name of it. I think it's just called By the Numbers, but I could be wrong. Where they like break down how many new words a nigga uses when he raps. Because that shit online is always funny to me. That shit is like they like, hey yo, bro, you know, because they're like, oh, Nas used 357 words he's never used before, and I'm like, nigga, who is keeping track of this? Who is going through like an entire discography and going like, hey, don't this nigga never said this, nigga never said that? Like, that's
I ain't got no judgments on that album. I think I listened to like the first few tracks. So I'll get back to it eventually. They kind of lost me when I started rapping about cryptocurrency and NFTs. I was like, yeah, I'm off this.
Hey, look, man, that's how you get those 350 words. You couldn't put cryptocurrency on New York State of Mind 1.
Good thing you couldn't. Good thing you couldn't.
That was that shit. He called himself like fucking the record with him, Hov and Khaled. He called himself like the crypto Scarface or some shit. Hey, that shit was funny. Oh man. Hey, Will is in the building.
Hov lucky I got too much love for him to talk about the greasy shit they do. But we'll save that for a Patreon show in the future.
Wait for the. Hey, niggas love to start talking about Hov when it comes time for the Super Bowl. But like you said, that's for a future episode. Will is here. He's joined us now. Can you hear us, yo?
I can, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Who we listening to this week?
Who I'm listening to this week? Who was y'all rappers of the week? I heard you say Lupe. I mean, Nas.
I said let Lupe drop a project. I will though. Like I will. I got no issue with that. I'll come in here and say Lecrae about to drop something.
My rapper of the week was Mexico Dro.
Okay. For me, my rapper of the week is Pooh Shiesty.
Oh, that's a great rapper of the week. That's a great rapper of the week. Pooh Shiesty released a top 5 first day out, maybe top 4.
Shout out to FDO.
It might be top 4.
What he say? Your daddy a killer. You Bronny James.
Oh, that's where that's from. Okay, I saw that line, but I didn't hear the song.
He said, "I ain't shot nothing in 4 years. I ain't sent a hit in 3."
He say 10 drop tattoos been played out.
Get your favorite bullet on your face, brother.
Gosh damn, y'all be listening to some violent niggas, man. Y'all need to go to church.
That's why I feel a great plug after talking about
y'all need to listen. Y'all listening to some violent niggas, man. Like y'all good.
You talking about violence? Meanwhile, one of your favorite rappers be doing
You can't
karate in the
out-snake
kids'
the snake.
park.
You said you can't out-snake the snake.
Hey, look, man.
Lupe out here with samurai so at the local park doing Tai Fu.
Him
Oh,
and
wow.
Kendrick like 5 feet away doing push-ups. Like,
Kendrick need to get back to that burner because that was some of the funniest shit he ever did.
What he said, if my Drake jam on me during beats, I'm gonna Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, it never stops. It's a Pooh Shiesty line for everything.
oh man. We all here. How everybody feeling this week, man? How we doing? How we feeling? How's everybody doing? I'm just coming off being sick as hell for a week. Nigga was in fucking fetal position on the couch running a fever. So I'm back. I'm feeling good. How y'all doing?
Add that to the you too tall to be doing a certain thing list. Because why is you balled up on the couch?
See, no, can we talk about this? Because Tony got the same shit. You know how the girls got the list of like things men can't do, and that bitch is like 1,000 deep. Like that's how Tony is with tall. Tony got the like shit you can't do because you're too tall. That bitch like 1,000. Like I got fish. Tony like, nah, you too tall, don't fish.
You could be
like,
6'3" and do certain shit. You 6'4" maybe. You pushing it, but you could do it. At 6'9", nah.
We had a dude.
Yeah, no, I mean it should. I'm not gonna say it is a high limit to shit, but it should be.
Look,
like it'd be certain shit that I feel like after you're a certain height you shouldn't be able to do. But shout out to you.
Hey yo.
Wait, what did you just say? Shout out who?
He said shout out to EJ.
See, y'all got the Johnson family. This is a while back to back with the Johnson family. Like what the fuck? Like y'all got. First, he got me. Tony got me DMP with Magic Johnson illness, and then now you going out here saying shout out EJ. Like y'all, like we got to talk about
like
this.
He's too tall for that.
I didn't say you had Magic Johnson illness.
You can't say he's too tall for. Hey, hold up. I hit my head this morning, and when I was at work, and just because if doorways, fun fact, and I've probably said this before on here, doorways are 6'8" standard. So I've learned to kind of naturally walk with a little bit of a dip, like when I go under a doorway, it just happens automatically. I didn't do it this morning, and so dude I work with, who I'm normally sitting down, doesn't see me stand up very much. He knows I'm tall, but he literally saw me like walk through the door, and he sees me hit the top of my head, and he just fucking loses it. And I'm just like, and I'm like, man, this ain't the first time. It ain't gonna be the last. Like
they would have sent me. Y'all would have sent me home that day. I would have been good to nobody to work. Oh shit! You hitting your head is crazy, bro.
That's like that shit they show Wemby when he does like the little pregame walkout, and that nigga just walk over the gates that separate where the fucking players and the fans are, and this nigga just step over that shit clean. And I'm like, I feel him. Like you don't gotta be 7'4" to do that. If we being honest, you don't gotta be 7'4". Tony could probably do it. Tony, you think you're taller than Diego Pavia? I've heard that nigga was. I've heard everything from he is 5'8" to 6'1", and I feel like somebody's lying to me.
Even if I'm not taller than him, I'm definitely realer than that nigga.
I don't know who y'all talking about, but you ain't
It's a good thing. It's a good thing you don't.
We're gonna actually have serious mixtape conversation here, but on the list of I got a lot of energy to get out. On the list of shit that like immediately makes you corny, like real like makes you corny shit. Because we were talking about I was texting about the Floyd stuff earlier. How high on the list is tweeting the current president of the United States to do anything? That's not serious. I should preface that because there's probably some serious. Then
you couldn't contact that nigga about anything serious. Like
I get it, but there's probably some politician out there that's trying to have like a real issue when it's tweeted at him, been like, "Hey, do this," and I'm like, I don't want to include y'all. But something that's not serious, like how high on the list is that of like you immediately corny? Like if you asking the president of the United States to fix the Heisman race,
number one, the president is a nigga from
what? Hold on.
So the nigga we talking about, he tweeted. I think it's got deleted, but he tweeted for the current president of the United States to fix the Heisman race or the way because the voting, because he felt like he got screwed over, which he didn't, for the Heisman voting. And so if you like actually pick your phone up and you put in like you log into your app and you go at ... please go and do this. Like, how high is that on like the corny tier?
I mean, it depends on whether it's funny or not.
This nigga was dead serious.
This was very serious.
Well, that's what I said. I thought you were saying like if it was unserious.
The topic of what he's tweeting about is unserious, but he himself was serious.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to separate. Like I said, if there's like an actual politician trying to do something,
if he was serious, but it's some bullshit topic, then yeah, that's ass. Like, what the fuck do he got to do with that?
Tony, I don't know if he was gonna respond.
No, I was just going to say that the fact that the president is the nigga from Home Alone 2 is we've already lost the plot completely. So
you're not wrong. How high is the list of trying to like flash money in front of Hove, or really just flash money in front of fucking like 30,000 fans at a Laker game?
Being Floyd Mayweather, pulling out, let's say $100,000 out of a backpack because you carry a backpack is very funny. It's very funny to do. Doing it in front of Jay-Z is even funnier because Jay-Z has at least 3,000 songs stating why this is a corny thing to do.
Now I will say with knowing Floyd and knowing the type of shit Floyd does, I don't think Jay-Z being there had nothing to do with it.
You don't think
True, but that's does make it funnier.
Fair. That's probably
no.
fair.
That's what I'm like. So like, if it's corny, like it's just corny anyway. But I don't like niggas are saying Floyd do shit like this when when like a nigga like Jay-Z wasn't around.
Is Floyd just too rich? Is that his problem?
You
like,
can't be too rich next to a nigga like Jay-Z.
What's Floyd's net worth? What's Floyd worth?
A lot.
Count niggas' pockets.
They wasn't the richest nigga in that building, so Floyd ain't too rich.
Not because you don't got to be the richest nigga in the building, but you could still be like too rich for how you behave. Like, how much money would like
anything over like $1 million is too much money anyway. So, like, that is what it is.
Money for who?
Like in reality, like from a human standpoint.
How much money do you think you would start acting a little crazy? Like if you just like looked at your phone, looked at your bank account, and you was like, damn, I got that many zeros. Like, when would that start to change your behavior?
What is crazy?
That's
okay, so I'll say instead of crazy, we'll say out of character. So y'all obviously got like your established characters.
Out of character. Money gonna make me more who I am.
Nah, money would make me. I like to think I'm like a
right
good person.
Right now, when I think about like hypothetically, I ain't gonna even say that, but when I think about certain people, it might be like fuck y'all. Not like the money, like when I get enough money, I'll actually say it. Like, but I may not be able to say that right now.
All right, that's fair.
I would say somebody not named me who didn't like their job or something like that, or who didn't like the people that they worked with or for.
Nah, job don't count because mad niggas don't like their job would quit if they won like the lottery tomorrow. Like, what
not saying quit. Like, there's a lot of people that quit, but there's a lot of people that just may stop showing up. It's also some people that may make a scene on their way out.
you would make a scene, nigga, if you had enough zeros?
I would never. Fuck no.
Mm-hmm. I might make a scene. I ain't gonna lie. I've always thought of like,
nigga, don't you work for a family business?
Yeah, but I've had other jobs, nigga. Imagine me pulling up you know what I would do? The order I would pull up the Carl's Jr. with, tell them niggas I'm paying for that shit in advance.
Crazy.
So your idea is saying fuck you to Carl's Jr. You're spending money at the establishment.
That's some Floyd Mayweather shit. Like that's some shit like Gucci. They was doing them dirty in Gucci, and he just bought the whole store out. Like, I got something for you niggas. Let me make y'all sold out for the day.
Let me show you.
let me get y'all the rest of the day off because y'all sold out because of me.
I ain't going to the restaurant. I'm going to headquarters. What am I doing if I get? How many zeros did I act that again? What would make you like say? because I would like to think the three of us are pretty reserved. Like if you're out in public, you're just kind of trying to do whatever you're trying to do. Do you think there's enough money where you might say like that thing that you normally wouldn't say in public? Take it away from work.
Take it away from work. What would I say in public that I wouldn't normally say?
I don't know. If you woke up, you got $10 million in your bank. Like you want to talk, you want to walk maybe a
So
little.
basically, you
say,
saying like what?
Hey officer,
fuck you money?
hey officer, get the fuck out my face.
Yeah, like he said, if you got fuck you money, like money to say like fuck everybody, like what would you do?
Like if you know it's not a lot of time and you can pay the bond, like
it's really no dollar amount to like make me just wild out. Cause like I've been broke before. So it's like
I'm not putting the money in jeopardy. Like why would I I'm not doing shit that's gonna get me locked up. I'm not doing shit that's gonna cost me.
I want to do nothing stupid if you had a ton of money. Like I would like to think I'd be reserved too, but I'm like, y'all would do anything kind of dumb if you had money.
Like what's kind of dumb? Like what?
Like you want it like
buying I might buy a boat. Like that's dumb.
There you go. Like buying something outrageous or buy something that is obviously not needed. Like y'all wouldn't have like.
But I'm not going.
Y'all want to have a nigga moment with a couple $1 million?
A nigga moment with a couple $1 million? Hell no. Because I'm really a nigga.
Like you saying like is Tony gonna go get a chain?
No, I'm seeing Tony like pull up and tell Magic, "Hey yo, get off my boat."
Oh, Magic, get off my boat. First of all, I would never talk to Magic Johnson like that. Second of all, I'm not. I'm just not the nigga. Like I've seen niggas have money. I've seen niggas lose money. So it's like I'm not even risking losing any money.
You thinking Tony gonna talk to Magic Johnson like that's crazy?
I see Tony talk to 6ix9ine niggas crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't do that to a 6ix9ine nigga I respect.
You probably take talk.
You wouldn't go tell EJ get off my boat?
Nah, that's why. That's the
if EJ's on my boat, he got that motherfucker. If I have a boat and EJ's on it, he got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like imagine talking to Magic Johnson like that, knowing you got to answer to EJ.
EJ just walk up and duff me out while he went in Stiletto Hills. I can't come back from that.
Hey yo!
Shout out to EJ.
EJ Johnson snuffing you while he wearing red bottoms would be very funny. It'd be very funny. Just like he just steal off on a nigga while he wearing heels. It'd be a very funny thing to see.
Hey, that video you couldn't.
Give me the house on EJ for Justin.
I see. That's why EJ comes up on this podcast too much. Like,
hey, if EJ Johnson ain't got nowhere to go, he can always come here. We got nothing but love for EJ Johnson.
Facts.
Come do the interview. We'll got some questions. We're gonna clear
out. I actually don't have nothing for you.
We'll say he got a whole interview ready lined up.
I actually don't have no questions, DJ, but you can come kick it with the homies. Me, Justin, Tony, get on this show, chop it up.
Oh man!
And actually, you can do a live from the studio with Justin. We'll be on. Me and Tony will be on camera, but you pull up on Justin. He's so.
Like, do you call your dad Magic too? Imagine Magic Johnson like I'm not dad, I'm Magic. Like call me Magic.
Hey, shout out to EJ, man. Like Tony said, you always welcome here.
Shout out to EJ, man. You always.
It's a list of niggas that's always welcome here. EJ, Wale, Gutta.
Hey, Gutta. If nobody listens to your music, we will keep your legend alive, my nigga. Like, let's understand that. We will keep your legend alive.
Shout out my nigga Double G.
You think Gutta got like bots that listen to his music? Like when niggas have like the Spotify monthly listener numbers, and like some of that shit be fake because it's like ain't like what's Gutta? What you think Gutta's monthly listeners is on Spotify? Will
do Bedrock count towards his monthly?
We're gonna say over or under 1,000.
I'm gonna look this up right now. See, over under 1,000. Damn, that nigga go. Hey, you can bot to 1,000. Like,
but
shit.
What's his monthly listeners?
Let's see. Gutta has. Gosh damn. Hey. Real quick. Over under 10K monthly listeners for Gutta.
Under.
Tony.
I got a pick, so I guess I go over.
It's over. Over under 30,000 listeners for Gutta.
Gutta has 40,000 monthly listeners.
Over under on 30.
Over.
Over under 50,000
right.
listeners.
All right. Payola. Which begs the question.
What's the number?
Which begs the question, where's niggas getting payola from?
51.6 thousand monthly listeners to Gutta on Spotify.
It's bots.
And this nigga ain't dropped the album since 2017 when he dropped Guttaville.
51.6 monthly listeners. But I can't.
Shout out. First of all, shout out my nigga Double G. We never doubted you.
All funny shit aside, I don't know how big Gutta is in Louisiana. So he might be cooking down there.
Shout out to Gutta. We never doubted
you. I guarantee niggas have a choice in Louisiana, and if it's between him and Young Boy, Gutta losing that race 10 out of 10 times.
I mean, niggas, you compare him to one of the biggest niggas in the world. That ain't fair.
He might be the biggest nigga in the world. Like, not to our age group necessarily, but like anybody who age don't start with a 3. Or I guess Tony don't start with a 3 yet. But
who's to say? Who's to say he ain't the biggest amongst all age groups?
Y'all listen to NBA Young Boy?
Every day, no. But when I do, violence is in the air. Metaphorically, of course.
See, there you go. Get you $10 million in the NBA Young Boy playlist. You might wild out.
Nigga, what? Do I look like I want to be in jail? Ain't no bitches in jail. I can't get chicken in jail.
Oh man, I've been listening to Ali Sadiq, the comedian, and that nigga prison stories be funny as hell. Like, prison's not funny, and like I shouldn't laugh, but it's like some of the shit he says, because he's just the obviously some of it he's making for jokes, but like one of the funniest things was he was like, he got incarcerated for selling drugs, and the nigga's bond was set at like 90 grand. And he just looked at his lawyer and he was like, oh, my nigga, I got it. Like, that's all we got to do. I got the 90 grand. He said, my lawyer sat down. He's like,
brother, this is why we're here in the first place.
He's like, you 19. You don't got no job on record. Your bond is $90,000. And you want me to walk in that courtroom and tell him you wasn't selling drugs?
Hey.
And he was like, he was mad as hell because he said a tweaker blew crack smoke in his face.
That's my favorite one. That first one, that's my favorite one.
He was like, motherfucker, you want me to get addicted? He was like, I know how this shit goes. Shout out to
nigga blowing crack smoke in your face is crazy.
Niggas blowing smoke in your face, period, is crazy.
Being around a nigga that's smoking crack and then he blows smoke.
Blowing crack smoke in somebody's face is like spitting on.
I was about to ask, like, is that worse than getting spit on? Because you might have a lifelong addiction. Even if you beat that ass, like, you might be fucked up afterwards.
It's a 1B for sure.
Like, not regular. I thought you weren't sick no more, nigga.
Nigga, I'm coughing out the last of it, but no, my energy is definitely way better.
Coughing out the last of it.
You got to, bro. You got a stomach virus. That shit got to go through somehow. Like,
stomach virus. You and Chris Stapps. Stomach viruses.
Yo, why they try to put? Speaking of niggas trying to put Magic Johnson on niggas, like, why they keep saying that with Chris Stapps? Like, since last year,
Chris Stapps has said like, what he has. Like, he said his condition. Niggas keep putting that on him. It's so crazy to me.
Like. And I'm like, who the fuck did Chris Stapps piss off? Like, he can't even be like a nigga you that mad at where you want to say some shit like that about. Like, it's fucking Chris Stapps Porzingis, bro. Like, what the fuck did he ever do to like your favorite franchise? Hey man, Oh, all right, good times, good times. So we are back again with another episode. We got top 10 mixtapes. Yeah, I know I said 9 last week. Where do we want to start? Well, we start as far as ranking them, and I'm gonna pull it up here in the docs, so that way y'all can see. Because obviously we got the ones that all of us had, and so those ones, assumedly, are just gonna make the list, unless niggas want to change their mind and be like, "Nah, I don't want that no more." Let me pull this up here. So, y'all got your list in front of you,
I do.
or at least can pull it up. Either or. See, nigga, now you sick too. So you keep talking shit about sick niggas.
That was a sneeze.
Nigga sneeze, cough, fucking fetal position on the couch with a fever. Like, nigga, it's all the same shit.
It's different.
Just off the top
You
of
gotta
my
stop
head,
saying you was in the fetal position because that shit is nuts.
I'm honest. That's that's all I bring to the show. I bring my honesty.
Respects.
So just off the top of my head, while everyone pulling it up, all of us had no ceilings, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so no ceilings would make it. All of us had Friday Night Lights.
Yes.
Yep.
I think it was one with the one. Do we have?
I think that all of us have True Religion.
Yes.
I did. Yep.
True Religion's on there. Or is it on the last one? Am I bugging maybe? No. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Okay, so everyone had True Religion. I know I had DC2. I'm pretty sure Tony had it. Did you have it, Will?
I did.
All right, so DC2 makes it. I know y'all
That
had the
gives us
Chief
what,
mix.
4?
Yeah. I know y'all had the
Okay.
Chief Keef mixtape. I didn't have that one on mine. Looking at your list, is there any of the other ones that y'all feel like you had?
Did we all have Rich Forever?
I did.
I don't think I did. Let me pull mine up real quick. Make sure I'm not bugging. I did not have Rich Forever.
Did anybody else have another Wayne tape on there? I had to drop 3 on there.
I had to drop 3 too.
No, I didn't have drop 3.
You said you did have drop 3, Tony?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so drop 3 will stay on the sidelines for right now. I don't think Tony, you didn't put 11-1-11, right? I know Will did.
I had
No, I did.
Yeah, for Lauren, right, Tony?
No, that was in my honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
Trap or Die.
I had Trap or Die.
Yeah, Trapper Die.
Okay, cool. So Trap or Die is on here. So that's 5. I don't see another one, at least on mine, that would have made y'all's, because I know nobody else had No Competition, Warm Up. So I think that's it as far as the consensus 5 that we got so far. So if we're trying to close out this list, so let me do this real quick. I'm just mark the ones that I know I don't got to go for. So for consideration, then the ones that we got, at least 2 out of.
So we can see it when you edit it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you share that screen so that it'll show up on here while you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I got in the Google Doc right now, but let me do this real quick and I'll share it.
Okay.
So the Drought 3 showed up on 2 out of 3 of them. What's the Chief Keef tape?
Back from the Dead.
Back from the Dead.
Yeah, Back from the Dead. What's another one that was 2 out of 3?
Rich Forever.
I think.
Rich
Then you
Forever.
had that Tony or not?
Yeah, I had Monster as well.
I had Monster and I had Rich Forever.
Will, we both had 11-1-11?
I did. Yep, I had 11-1-11.
11-1-11. All right. And I'm looking at my list. I don't think there would have been another one that was 2 out of 3, unless y'all got another one that you had.
Well, I think.
They both had Rich Forever,
No.
Monster, Back from the Dead. All right. So those are 2 out of
So
3.
that gives us what, 7, 8?
So that's 10 if we doing so to
Oh,
drop,
wow.
yeah, because 5 and 5 each of those, and the ones that we just each individually had we can still include them in the conversation. I'm just write down mine real quick here. So I got. I had the warm up. Let's see.
You got the best of Dead Perez.
I like niggas rapping, man. I don't know. I don't know what to. I don't know what. I don't.
This is the best bit that we have on this show because I listen to way more of that shit than Justin. But it's just like I'm 90s shit. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that type of shit because that's not really my lane. But like 90s shit, I listen to way more 90s shit than Justin do. But it's just funnier because like he's the less diamonds and Rolexes one.
The niggas I listen to rap like that just don't look fly.
See that?
Like,
you see? You get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I just like I said, I once upon a time listened to a Logic mixtape.
He was trying to see if y'all could relate on like that level.
Nah, because I ain't ever. If we see, I can't say that. I'm honest, but there's like some things I know I can't say because it's like, all right, this gonna be it's problematic is the politically correct word. Tony, what do you got on your list that's not either like that's just you? I put warm up and no competition too for me.
On my list is just me. I have Migos YRN and I got Taylor Alderdice by Wiz.
Is it YN or YRN?
YRN.
Young Rich Six. Okay, that's what that. And then Taylor Alderdice. The niggas gonna make fun of my spelling, but it's fine. I'm not looking this up right now. I'm just doing. Will, what you got? That's only you. Niggas ain't let me. Ever since I spucked up Orlovsky's name, like niggas ain't let me live that down.
No, that's not your biggest error. That's not your biggest one.
I don't think I have nothing that I think everything else that I got is something that one of y'all got. Cause you got the drought, right?
Yeah, I got drought 3.
Tony got Monster. You got 11-111.
Yep.
And then who got Rich Forever?
I got Rich Forever.
Yeah. So I think everything else that I got, like I don't have nothing that nobody else got.
Okay, bet. Let me share this real quick, and then because I want to give some love to this, to obviously not just creating the top 10 list, but just in general, like the tapes that we all love. And so, like, if I had to ask y'all for the ones that aren't on, Will, obviously, like yours, obviously 2 out of 3. Somebody else agree with you at least. If you had to say something, like how close do you feel like the shit that was only one person would have made it to like a reasonable top 10? Or if you said, yo, this is one of the best mixtapes ever, like when niggas look at you crazy.
You saying out of the stuff that, like, so that bottom one is the one that y'all have.
The bottom one is just solo. It's just only one of us got on there. Like if you went up to someone and said, yo, warm up one of the best.
Maybe Taylor Alderdice. As far as mixtapes, that would probably be, I would have that. And YRN probably over the warm up. And then no competition to be after that. So if I were to put those in order, for me, it'd be Taylor Alderdice, YRN, and then warm up, and then no competition.
And I don't remember if I asked this last week, so I apologize for repeating myself. Because to me, whenever I think of Wiz mixtapes, obviously I go to Kush and Orange Juice. And I would still probably argue that's his most iconic project. But do you just feel like Alderdice is just flat out better? Or I guess what made you go Alderdice over Kush and Orange Juice, Tony?
I just think it's better. Obviously, with like everything, when you think about albums or mixtapes, it's like nostalgia based and time of someone's life. That gives it a lot of the value it gives it. Could probably say the same for us in like views. But I just think Taylor Alderdice is just better. Like the production on it, I feel is better. And then Wiz as a rapper, like he's just a more complete rapper at that point in 2012 than he was in, I think that was like '09 or 2010 when Cushion Orange Juice came out. So
Yeah.
at that point, man, was that all that 2012? 2013. It was one of the
I
two.
feel like it was
But
after I was done high school. So 2013 sounds right.
but yeah, I think Wiz is just a more complete rapper at that point, and he caught a groove in a pocket on that tape that I don't know if he's ever really reached again.
Do you, and I apologize for repeating this. Do you feel like that's better than his albums?
Um, you could argue it. I think Wiz has made like good albums. I don't think Wiz has ever made like a whack album, be just because
Mm-hmm.
of the type of
What's
artist
with
he is. But yeah, you could argue it. You could argue it.
No, it's fair. Uh,
what's Will's best album?
Wiz best album.
I'm not the biggest Wiz guy, so I'm gonna sound crazy. It's whatever one that nigga's got the green smoke face. Um,
I think that's Rolling Papers.
That's the first one. Yeah.
Where's best album? Let me look at Where's albums. Cause off top, I'm thinking only nigga in first class. But it could be he's dropped some really good stuff like over the past few years when he locked in with like individual producers and shit.
mm-hmm.
Rolling Papers was fired up, but only nigga in first class was definitely fired.
Yeah, I would probably go only nigga in first class.
I don't remember Cabin Fever. Was that a mixtape? Cabin Fever?
Cabin Fever was dope. The first one and the second one. Yeah, I remember the Cabin
I feel
Fever
like
tapes.
I remember fucking with it, but I haven't listened to it in so long.
Tell Auto Dice was March 13th, 2012.
Oh, okay. So like the end of my senior year. That letting.
But yeah,
I
yeah, the Cabin Fever tapes. I remember those. Those was dope.
just remember Cushion Orange took over my fucking high school. Like you couldn't, like everybody was talking about that shit. And I didn't really fuck with Wiz at the time, so I was just like, y'all niggas bugging. It was so funny. It was like the buzz at my high school was Wiz and then Kendrick. Because that was around the time Section 80 was out and niggas was proclaiming Kendrick as the next one.
Wiz was that guy.
That's what everybody in my high school was saying.
Yeah, niggas putting blonde patches in their hair.
Still do.
Yeah, I can't do that shit no more.
I wearing Chuck Taylor again. And
You said what?
cargo shorts or some shit like that. Wiz he had a run.
Young Rich Nigga, is that the one with Versace on it?
It is. It is.
I want to look at this track list because this is one I remember I was looking back and I'm wondering if I'm bugging. I want to look at this track list again.
YRN,
this the one?
YRN is a moment. YRN is really a moment.
Hannah Montana, Versace. What's the best joint? Damn, these niggas have Trinidad James. Talk about
The best joint on that tape, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of joints in there. Chinatown. I gotta go to the because that shit is such a classic tape. Let me see if I can find it.
What we talking about? YRN.
YRN, yeah.
Yeah.
Was this close for you, Will? Because this was definitely
Here we
close
go.
for me. Because I remember, again, I had to go back and look at because what tape? And I'm naming singles.
Damn. There's so many joints on this mix.
It was close. It was close for me from the aspect of like it wasn't far out of the top 10, but I don't think like it wasn't like it was a situation where I was like, I don't know whether to put that or something else in the top 10. Like it's for sure outside of my top 10, but it wasn't like way outside the top 10. You know what I mean? So I wasn't like debating whether it was gonna make the top 10 or not, but it would have been in that top 15.
I don't know the best joint on here, but I do know there's a lot of joints on here. Like Chinatown is the Rich the Famous intro. Then you go Chinatown, Versace chirping. Like it's just this was just a really
No, that was
great
fire.
tape to like open up to.
When you think about just some of their biggest shit, like when they first came out, like a lot of that shit is on here.
And I'm asking, is Young Rich Nation an album or a tape?
That's an album. That's like their debut studio album.
Okay, that shit was fire. Like, it's not Culture, and I get it. Culture is like that's a classic, and that's kind of in its own box. But like, Young Rich Nation, that was fire. Let's go to. I asked Tony Anno last week about Fab. I think Will, you said Fab, you would have a soul tape over No Competition.
Yeah, it probably would have been one of the soul tapes over No Competition. I just always preferred the soul tapes over No Competition.
Was it like production wise, rapping wise? What was the?
I mean, I think
they both classics.
Rapping over like soulful beats is just like it's almost like a cheat code to me.
See, this is another nigga who enjoyed Joe Budden music,
and not in a negative way, but like I think I just prefer that sound.
No Competition too got Beamer, Benz, and Bentley.
It do.
They do. Like Badia going down. Fab. This is my thing with Fab. Is like I felt like, and I don't know if y'all feel this way when we do these kind of lists. Or no, I think you do, because I think Tony said this when he was doing his albums. Sometimes you just think of like an era in music, and you just think of like certain guys and feelings, and you're like, oh, they gotta be there. But then if you really, because I think when you were doing your top 10 albums, you were like, oh, Wayne gotta have a top 10 album. And then you started listening out and you're like, no, he's just on the outside. Like sometimes you just think like a nigga is like that great or was that great during that time period. And that's how I view Fab. Like I view Fab as one of the best. Like he's the guys everybody talks about as the best from the mixtape era. I feel like Fab is right outside that. And it's almost a shame because it's like, okay, well, you're not Wayne, you're not Gucci, you're not 50, but it's like, my nigga, you could argue two classic series between No Competition and Soul Tapes, and Shootout is at least a classic tape. 2 and 3, well, we went downhill, but like Summertime Shootout 1 is amazing. And so to me, almost was like Fab, it felt to me like had to be on this list somewhere. It just, again, I'm not voted. That's fine. But it was one of those things where I'm like, Fab is one of the best from mixtapes, in my opinion.
I think it's weird because it's like you can do like, so like if you were to ever say like, if we were to ever do like a top 10 like mixtape artist like type of deal, he would definitely be on that list.
Yeah,
because it's collective. But it's like when you talk about top 10 mixtapes, like it's somebody who could have one mixtape that's ranked higher than Fab mixtape than like all the Fab mixtapes, but it's like as a collective, Fab is like a better mixtape artist type of deal. So like I think because as a collective, what he did, on his mixtape run, it makes it seem like he should be there. But it's also people who have maybe that one mixtape that's probably better than any of his, but they don't have multiple mixtapes.
Well, that's and I try and be disrespectful, I like Chicago. That would be to me, like the Chief Keef thing is like y'all have Chief Keef's mixtape, at least that one, ahead of any Fab tape. But Fab, you could argue the discography as a whole, as far as tapes,
that would definitely be ranked higher as a mixtape artist than like if we were doing like top 10 mixtape artists, he's definitely gonna be ahead of Chief Keef. I mean, but even looking at the list, he's gonna be
like maybe.
I got him between both of those series.
And that's not even me saying he is.
And I will make I get it.
I don't think that's not a clear one. I say that. I don't think Keef is over Fab as far as being a mixtape artist, but it's not clear though.
I mean, I think somebody,
because Keef got some fire.
For me, I would probably put Fab, but even like, I mean, it's like I said, I don't know who. So who, I guess, like even looking at this list, like I guess out of that top 10 is, I don't have Fab being a better mixtape artist than Lil Wayne, even though Wayne got some duds.
No.
Is Fab a better mixtape artist than Lil?
Wayne Fire is top tier fire. You said, is he a better mixtape artist than Cole?
Yeah, like we just run down the list. So like, is he a better mix? I'm just going down an album.
Collectively, I'm gonna say yes.
Tony,
I don't think Fab got a mixtape that's fucking with Friday Night Lights, but
yeah, I would say as a like discography wise, he's a better mixtape artist than Cole.
Is he a better mixtape artist than 2 Chainz?
Yeah, because Chainz had a lot of tapes before True Religion. So I don't want to act like Chainz didn't have like a lot of tapes, but I would say 2 Chainz best raps and music is like after True Religion.
I agree. I would put Fab over 2 Chainz. Fab
because those Codeine Cowboy tapes did move. I remember those on live mixtapes. Those did move.
Fab or Jeezy as far as a mixtape artist?
Shit. Fab gonna have to hold this one.
I'm gonna go Jeezy.
I want to know. See, and this for a different conversation, but I want Tony's like dedicated sit down for an hour, like top 10 rappers ever, because I swear Jeezy made it. I just swear, like the way certain projects.
I don't know if Jeezy makes it, but it's just like niggas. You don't really, because it doesn't happen now. You don't really understand the impact of Jeezy, like because you don't understand the impact of Jeezy in a genre that was so new. Like trap was such a new thing. It wasn't something that we had for years and years. Like we had only had trap, let's say, since 2003. Let's say 2003. And so when 2004, end of 2004, 2005 come and Jeezy come out, we never seen it before. Like Jeezy just kind of came on the scene, bro. And then like you look at Trap or Die, but then you look at his latest shit, because it's not just Trap or Die. Like Jeezy had a great mixtape run in the early 2010s, like him and Drama getting back together, putting out The Real Is Back, the It's the World tapes he had the first one, then he had the second one with Doughboys Cash Out and YG. Like Jeezy has,
that was my shit.
People
that
just
was where
don't
my nigga came from.
People can't understand motherfucking like that Jeezy's impact. They just can't.
I agree with you. I put maybe weird comparison, maybe not. To me, Jeezy is like now he's done more musically. That's tough because tapes are weird. I'll say he's done more musically still though. But like him and 50 are 2 guys where it's like their impact and effect, even if you feel like there's X amount of niggas that quote unquote rap better than them, it is tough if you say, yo, put them in a room like a versus scenario, and it's like they are punking so many people. Just style, personality, impact, effect, like they're different.
Wait, who? You said 50 and who?
Jeezy and 50. Like I put them in that same kind of box. Now Jeezy's done more and continued to do more music than 50, but
you said punking people.
They would punk the shit out of like
on the
with
the records, Will, with the records.
I seen the Jeezy version.
But that's not fair because you put him in the room with another nigga. Like that was that's a different scenario, bro. Like that was, man. I'll never forget when that poster came out. Like that poster, that was like niggas said, "Yo, is this AI?" And like AI wasn't really like there yet.
I was just saying I seen the verses, so I was trying to.
I get that, but that's a different.
I still can't believe that happened.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
we ain't gotta even stay here. We can just move on. My bad.
Is Fab? What we got? So Wayne. We said Chief Keef. Y'all, Tony said not clear. We'll put him over.
He said he did say he would have Fab over, right?
I said I would have him over him, but it's not a clear thing. But I would have him over him though.
Okay.
I think we did go to Jeezy, and I think we skipped Meek.
Oh, Fab over Meek?
No, Fab not over Meek, man.
I don't know about that.
Fab not over Meek.
That's tough. Because that's, again, you got 2. Are we giving Meek 2 fire? Are we giving Meek 2 classic series?
What, Flame was in DC?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that.
I don't now. I haven't listened to Flamers in forever, so like this, I don't know if Flamers necessarily holds up. But I'll be honest with you, I also probably haven't listened to Soul Tape in a minute, and so I'm assuming it would
I
hold
promise
up.
you,
But I'm not
they
sure.
both still hold up out of
I
Magic.
think like even like with both of them having 2 classic series, I think Meek's
Meek's peak is higher.
I think Meek's series is like higher highs type of thing.
Yeah. Now we was even talking about DC3 last week, and it was like, yo, DC3 was fire. Like it just wasn't DC2.
Two things that'll always age well. A hungry Philly nigga rapping for his life, and a New York nigga rapping over some soul beats.
Yeah.
Those things will never not die out.
Hip-hop.
So Justin, do you have the, like, I guess, so I know you got No Competition 2 on your list, but do you have No Competition like ranked above Soul Tapes, or is it just that that's your preferred, or is that your favorite tape?
When I look at that track list, I think the track list for No Competition 2 was crazy. And because Soul Tapes, I think the problem is
it because you remember like the shit Fab was rapping on there, or is it because of like the original songs where you like, damn, this nigga rapped over these beats?
I think a combination of both, and I think with Soul Tapes, I don't want to say this disrespectfully because they're both great. I give, and it's a weird edge because it's like him versus himself. I do think, yes, the way the way No Competition 2 feels as far as like the magnitude of those songs hits harder than Soul Tape, even though Soul Tape you could probably make the argument and we're probably right. Production's a little bit better, and the rapping is probably on par, maybe a little bit better depending on your preference. But and also too, like the energy Fab has is like obviously so different. Soul Tape versus No Competition, and I like the energy out of No Competition. Again, it's minor things like Soul Tapes would be, if you make me drag this shit out to 15, a Soul Tape probably makes it, right? So it's like the difference in like what's 8 through 10 versus what's 11 through 13. Like nigga, someone's got to be Steve Young. Like you're not top 10. Like you're great, you're just outside the top 10. Last one, Fab versus Ross. Oh, Wale too. Yeah, Fab versus Ross or Wale.
Fab versus Ross mixtape wise. Oh, that's a good one. I hate that Ross. His tapes had got put on streaming, but then they got taken down. I don't know what happened there. I prefer Ross personally. I'm gonna go Ross personally. Ross
is Black Market on streaming?
That. Yeah, that's a. Oh no, you think about Black Dollar. Black Dollar is not on streaming, and Black Dollar was fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Ross. Like that early 2010s run he had and into like that MMG run. Ross has some shit. Ross has singles on those tapes that's like big records. Like mind you, BMF was on a tape, 9-piece was on a tape, John Doe was on a tape, and these was like back-to-back tapes.
No, Ross had a run with the tapes. I would probably go Ross.
Ross is like the cross between Fab and Meek. He was just a hungry nigga on a soul beat.
And I think
Ross one of the only niggas to like drop a project as crazy as Rich Forever and then deliver with the album. Cause for a lot of niggas, like to follow Rich Forever is heavy. And he delivered what God Forgives I Don't.
Yeah, Rich Forever was crazy.
No, it's valid.
Dog had John Legend on a mixtape.
Pharrell. Pharrell and Nas on that motherfucker. Like Keys to the Crib is probably still my favorite Ross record.
Stay Scheming was on the tape.
Yeah, Drake, Nas, fucking John Legend, and Pharrell on a tape that came out on a Friday. Come on, bro.
That's dope. My only pushback to that last part, as far as I think that is, and I think that tape is fire, is that's the shit I feel like niggas give So Far Gone. And we all shit on So Far Gone last week. Is like, oh, you
no, hell no, that's not the same. That's not the same.
I think
Rich
the logic is
actually like good.
I agree with you on that basis of like what is better or the quality, stuff like that. I just feel when you get into I don't know, man. Wale versus Fab before we get down to this top 10.
That's a good one. I'm gonna go Ralph. Still. What's the last Wale mixtape?
I'm about to make sure before I sound stupid. Because a lot of these I get fucked up on what is quote unquote a tape versus.
I know his last tape, but it's just like thinking about all the shits he didn't drop. His last like mixtape was Summertime on Sunset, because I downloaded that on Live Mixtapes, I think.
Does it? This is a weird question. Does it hurt Wale that like his series are like tape to album, not just straight tape?
Nah. Because that
like,
only
if you just
matters
compare
if you not.
mixtapes. Because like you get the mixtape out
because he's not the only nigga to do that.
Nothing. No, he's not. But I'm just saying like Fab's being all tapes, like the Soul tapes being all mixtapes, No Competition being all mixtapes, like Wale going from the mixtape about nothing to the album about nothing, which I think is still fire. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just curious if that would hurt him in a mixtape only conversation.
I mean, yeah, mixtape about nothing, more about nothing, and then you go trilogy with the album about nothing. So that's okay. And then you also got to count for like the technical side, where it's like Fab doing a lot of soul tapes, and I'm sure that comes with sample clearances and shit that you kind of can't do.
Now Fab had a budget. Like you could tell like who had a budget or who was like niggas was really cool with. And then Wayne was just stealing shit and niggas just found out later. But like
just stealing. Wayne wasn't the one stealing that cash money.
Hey man, look. All I know is niggas just found out like who remixed my shit? Nah. So if we got here, okay, so we got the 5 locks. If you want to make the best argument, then I'm gonna leave this up instead of I'm gonna turn this into a leave it up for the people kind of thing. To make the best sales pitch, if either y'all want to go for Back from the Dead.
What you mean?
It's like if you was trying to sell, if we got our 5 that are locks, if you was trying to sell people on the other 5 to make as the top 10, like if you was trying to make a sales pitch for it, what would be your case from Back from the Dead as the top 10 tape ever?
If you were like, the case to make for Back from the Dead is every rap song that came out like over the next 5 years.
That influence
is every young rapper that came out over the next 5 years. Like Back from the Dead,
like scene as a whole, like I think
like that the whole era of drill music that
it inspired
was the
sound,
biggest thing in rap.
Yeah, it inspired for sure. Inspired the sound.
Oh, that's valid.
And that's not even to mention like the records.
Talking about, like even just looking at like it had Don't Like on there, the original one. It had 300 on there. The one with the one with Soulja Boy on there. It was like this was kind of like the peak of drill. I mean, not the peak, but like the start. Shit, it might have been a peak too. Like when Chief Keef was on top of like the drill scene, like that was the peak for drill.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
And like not saying that it was ass after he like wasn't that, but it definitely wasn't the same.
I skip one. If I had to make the pitch for the Drought 3, do I get to use and I don't even remember if he confirmed it or not, because I've seen the story in clips. I never know if it's confirmed. Do I get to use for the Drought 3 that Hove question where he was in rap? Like, is that a point for the Drought 3?
What you mean?
That like supposedly the story, and I don't know if this ever got confirmed or not, but the story was that like I think it was Doe was what I got. It was Wayne was freestyling, and apparently Hove heard it, and that was one of the few times supposedly Hove was like, "Damn, this nigga might be better than me." Supposedly, I ain't trying to put words in the man's mouth, but that is the.
Can you use an alleged story? To like make
can I use? I'm just saying, niggas run with lies all the time, and no one's disputed it, and so like
you. Are you asking if you can use an alleged story?
I'm just saying. Just saying. A lot of niggas have said it. It's never been disputed. Like, and Hope said, because I think
Who
on the
would
Breakfast
be
Club
the one to dispute it? Oh,
Hope went on Breakfast Club, and he bigged up the record. I think he kind of laughed off. He was like, I don't know if it was all that, but he was like, he complimented Wayne. Like, he was like, yeah, no, Wayne was the guy doing that.
That was the dispute. Like, yeah, whatever, nigga. But shout out to Wayne. that was the dispute. That was like, okay, whatever. Well, shout out to my nigga.
The part of it's tough for me. Well, like if you make it just for the solo project, because again, Wayne was dropping so much shit so close to each other. It's like that whole era to me, again, the same kind of way when I put with Fab of like Wayne was so defined in that era, and track wise, I'm like, No Ceilings is amazing. Drought 3 has so many fucking records. Gosh damn.
The Drought got a lot of records. The Drought 3 got a lot of records, and I think
Upgrade, keys on that, ride for my niggas.
Even when I look at like, but I think that's part of why, like, even when it comes to like Fab and the No Competition series, is like I can find like I don't even know how many of those beats that he may have rapped on that Wayne got on his mixtapes, but it's kind of like, to me, that's like Wayne Lane, even though everybody did a lot of like, a lot of that as far as rapping over other people's beats and all of that stuff. But I think Wayne is like the bar for something like that.
Yeah, there's an argument no one has more good, at least good rap lines than Wayne. There's also an argument nobody has more bad rap lines than Wayne. It cuts both ways, but that was the
most makes most missing type shit.
1,000%. Like, it was the Wayne Kobe comparison is like there might not be a better like hip hop to basketball sports or hip hop to sports comparison ever. Like, yeah, nigga, like you got all the mix and you got,
niggas was putting up a bunch of shots.
But they was making like, and when they was on it, when they was on fire though, you couldn't leave that nigga unguarded. Nigga had 81.
What's Kobe's rebirth?
Every year
is it the 08 finals?
Nah, it's gotta be right. Kobe averaged 34 in a year. It was one of the years they missed the playoffs.
Because Wayne dropped Rebirth and then he dropped I'm Not a Human Being. I Am Not a Human Being is the 09 finals.
That's valid. His Rebirth is what the Lakers do in 07. What was the Lakers year right before they went 08, 09? Because when they went to the finals back, what they do the year before? They missed the playoffs that year. What they do?
07? No, they lost. Ain't that's when they lost to Phoenix?
That could be.
When Kobe was playing 1-on-5. By hook or by crook.
And one of the most unfair things is like I just don't blame him from like a human side of like the game that like niggas killed him for like, oh, he was not part, or he gave up, quote unquote, in the fourth quarter. I'm like, man, if you saw the niggas he was playing with, like a lot of niggas would have gave up too. Like, if we just being honest, like a lot of niggas would have gave up. What's our sales pitch for Rich Forever?
I think we gave it. Like shit. You look at that tape and it was hyped up. Ross hyped that tape up. I think that like early, as soon as the year changed, because it came out early January. I remember it came out, I want to say the weekend of that Broncos Steelers playoff game. I remember that vividly. And when that tape dropped, it was like shit. You got for better than for worse now. You got Puffy on that motherfucker to kind of like start the tape off and give it that energy. You got, like Will said, you got John Legend, you got Drake, you got Nas features, you got Styles P on that joint, and then it also 2 Chainz is on that. Forgot about 2 Chainz, you got French on there, like, but the features don't feel They don't feel thrown together in any random way. They don't feel unnecessary. Like everybody added something to the records they was on, and it added MMG in there like good. Normally in
Yeah.
those situations, Wayne, you would try to throw the niggas from your label on there, and it don't really make sense. But that
Yeah,
made
but even Kwame
sense.
Brown to get you to
Everything,
84.
everything, everything Ross did with that.
Shout out
Everything
to
Ross did
Sky.
with that made sense.
No,
Shout out to
Ross's
Sally for sure.
ability to put together music and to put together albums. I don't know if we count Ross as active still, but like during that time period, Ross might have been the best at it. Like nothing, it always felt like his shit was really well thought out. Like where he plays songs, like it was always. And Ross don't get enough credit for. You might not think he had the best verse, but there's not like I don't think you really walk from a Rick Ross song with like an elite lyricist and be like, oh, he got smoked. Like that just don't happen. Like Ross can
No,
always
that's for
hold
sure.
his own.
That's for sure.
Like, yeah, no, he could like even like I feel like when God's Did came out and niggas always talking about like the whole verse and Wayman Crazy, and I'm like, Ross did not get smoked. Like Ross maybe didn't have the most memorable verse, obviously, because them niggas let Hove have 4 minutes, but I'm like, Edmund was going up in that position. But like Ross do not walk away from these records and be like, oh, he couldn't hold his own.
Man, I mean, you can get smoked and not be ass.
I'm glad you said that. I got one more question after we ask you to pitch Wale, because there's a mixtape that Will did not bring up, and I think that's disingenuous to the Will that I knew during this time. Will, make a sales pitch for 11.
I'm not bringing up no Cassidy mixtapes.
And I know that's disingenuous because I know niggas was listening.
Shout out to my nigga Cass.
You ain't go. Mello was producing them shits. Mello was. LeBron took Mello's lane.
Bars is back.
Mello and Cassidy was locked in like a way that we don't talk about. that's also for a Patreon episode.
And
hey, listen, this was like one of my favorite rappers and my favorite basketball player. Come on, my nigga. Shout out to Cass.
Chris Paul gave Drake a shout out So Far Gone. I still don't play that shit.
You said what?
Wait, Chris Paul was on So Far Gone?
Chris Paul's on So Far Gone. He's on the outro.
That's very funny. Chris Paul.
He has said, I think the line it's literally like rookie because he said on a comeback season was like rookie of the 06 Chris Paul shit, and Chris was like, "Oh, this nigga fuck with me," and then he just randomly showed up on So Far Gone, and I'm like, I don't know if this was the crossover we needed. So for anybody listening, I shit on So Far Gone, but I did listen. I made it all the way to the end.
I don't even hate So Far Gone only, and I know you kind of mentioned us shitting on it last week. I don't think I really shit on it, but it's like to me, it's like I think it's a good mixtape. It's not like for me, it's not what I look for in a mixtape though.
Do you see that's a good convo. First make your sales pitch for Wale, and then I want to bring that back up because that's better. That's actually real conversation, not just giving you shit about Cassidy.
I don't really have a sales pitch for Wale. Shout out to my nigga Rob. Sorry. Especially I think even so for like 11-111 theory, I think similar to like So Far Gone, not like necessarily comparing the two, but it's like to me that's not even like tradition, like what you would traditionally like be looking to get from a mixtape, in my opinion. And I guess it's even hard for me to explain that. Like I think I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to like really pitch it because it's kind of like one of those things where it's like you gotta fuck with like Wale to fuck with it type of thing. Like so, it's like when I think about like pitching like the drill music or something like the Chief Keef shit is like if you fuck with drill music, you can fuck with that. Like I think Wale is kind of like one of those people like where it's like you got to fuck with like with his style and his sound specifically to fuck with it. It's not like you can just fuck with like this style or this genre and be like, oh yeah, I fuck with Wale too or something like that. It's almost like you gotta. Yeah, I think that's just kind of how I view it.
No, Wale is definitely a unique sound. So like, I get that part.
Like when you talk about like maybe like just like even like down to the way he raps. Like I mean, we talk about like him, like how good of a rapper he is, but it's like I think his flow is like different. It's not like the traditional type of flow and all of that shit. So
No, 1,000%. You just said, and I think that's interesting. Like, it's not what you look for in a mixtape. Do you look for something different in a mixtape versus an album?
yeah, because I think when, at least for me, like when I'm listening to like a mixtape, and of course this was back then. I don't even know the last time like I listened to like a new mixtape. I don't even know if niggas still drop mixtapes technically because all of it is streaming. But um, before, like when I was listening to a mixtape, like you just want to hear niggas rap. Like you're not trying to like I don't give a fuck if you got a hook or not. Like and even like kind of in that Wayne time, it was like hearing niggas rap over the hottest shit or just just hearing bars. Like when you get to the album, that's when you got these features. You maybe got like some of the R&B niggas. You got the more commercial sounding songs, like the shit that may be for the radio, or the shit that like the labels wouldn't want to push and things like that. I think that was kind of like always my viewpoint on like the albums versus the mixtape. Like on the mixtapes, it was like more like the raw version of songs, not as polished, not as cleaned up.
So I agree with that, and then I'll throw it to Tony. Is as funny as it is, like Ludacris just put out 44 bars, and to me, that's a mixtape kind of feel thing of like
Ludacris put out what?
Ludacris put out is just called 44 bars. The nigga just said I had some thoughts, and he put out 44 bars. So shout out to Luda.
Hey,
I didn't listen to it, but he put it out.
shout out to my nigga Luda, man.
Shout out to the Falcons for like bringing like actual ATL legends to halftime. That I think is actually dope. But I think what was so great about mixtapes, and it was something that was ideal to like why Wayne was so good at him, is like you didn't have to choose a beat. Your production didn't matter because you was just running somebody else's shit and running that on loop, and it was just rap on it. And like, how good could you rap? And that was really good, especially for like the era that we came into, like teen/young adulthood. Like that was the mixtape era. And it's like, so if you wanted to get introduced to a nigga, it's like they could put out some shit, and it's like, all right, can you show me? You already get the choice of like the fire beat or the fire sample, whatever it is, and you just rapping. And can you be good just doing that? And then we'll figure out the album shit afterwards. It's a great time listening to mixtapes. Tony, would you do you look for something different? Listen for mixtape versus an album.
At that time, you kind of have to, just because like some of this shit is just not album friendly or album type of record. So it's like at that point in time, you're looking for the hard shit that's not going to make the album. You looking for the
clear.
You looking for the You're right. You looking for the sample that won't be cleared to make this album, or the rap heavy record that
or
that
even if
they
even if
only
it can get cleared, they don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Or like the record that's a lot of bars. They might say the hook once, like that's not making the album. So you could kind of differentiate back then as compared to now, where it's like if a guy drops some shit that they'll say is like a tape. You just like, well, it's no real difference here between what you would put on the tape and what you would put on the album. So it's at that point in time, back in this era of mixtapes, you for sure was looking for like just a different energy from the album, because your thing was either the album ain't going to meet the expectation because it got too many limitations on it, or I prefer this artist in this arena compared to the mainstream album arena.
Y'all got like a guilty mixtape, like some shit you listen to, and it's like, I'm gonna be the only one listening to this shit right now. Like you might be all the downloads on DatPiff. Like you might be out like Gutta got
like,
51.
I feel like then I feel like at that time I might have had one. I can't think of none now.
Do Slaughterhouse count as like a guilty pleasure, like mixtape at this point? Just considering how shit went.
I don't think so. No, but yeah, for sure. Like if Slaughterhouse got back together tomorrow, they'd sell out. They'd sell out anywhere.
What? I don't want to have a Slaughterhouse convo.
You trying to disrespect Slaughterhouse is crazy.
I'm not, but I also don't know if I think they would sell out. I just because besides the fact, but like besides
Slaughterhouse would definitely.
He could sell out.
Take away Joe. Take away Joe because Joe has a new fan base.
It's not Slaughterhouse without Joe Budden.
I understand that, but like the Joe Budden that exists now was not the nigga that existed in Slaughterhouse.
Because
Joe Budden Slaughterhouse could have sell out shit.
The show right now.
Damn.
If Slaughterhouse said we getting back together, we going 20 cities. All 4 of us, we getting back together. We don't never do this again. They could do 5,000 seaters. Like they could do theaters.
He's a bigger artist than now than he was then, even though he ain't dropped recently. But he's gotten more. He's had more like solo success since the last time Slaughterhouse was a thing.
See, and I'm a nigga who I was looking for Glass House. I was Googling, I was trying to find all the zips. I was in that bitch looking. And so I just like nobody.
That nigga said zips. You an old nigga.
I was trying to find them, man. Like
you was trying to extract the file and shit.
That's a fact. Niggas was trying to sell me fake shit. You told me, hey, no, I got that. I was there. Niggas could have sold. See, if they had like Venmo and Zelle back then, niggas could have definitely made $20 off me. Like, yeah, my nigga, I got it. You just got to Venmo me first. Man, shout out to the mixtape era. Shout out to the top 10. Again, we got the ones right here on the 10, and I'm gonna pose this question to fans. We'll post this on Instagram. Get some feedback here. Which ones y'all think would make the top 10? I want to really quick here before I'm getting yelled at to go eat. We got to run it down every week. Tony got to give us his.
You can't tell me the things you tell me, man. You too tall to get yelled at to go eat, nigga.
That's because I stay in here too long. Oh, see, now I got to chip now. See, wait a minute.
You in trouble?
This could be dangerous. Let's see.
Tell her to pop in real quick.
No, I'm not. What week is it? Week 16?
Tell her to pop in real quick. We got to holler.
Nah. See, she was sick too, because that's how you know it's like I was like she was sick.
Oh no.
When she know like I got her sick because I just been sick for a week. Like, yeah, no, see this gotta be quick.
Crazy.
Well, Easy he said, Doc, I ain't gay.
We ain't gonna ever make it big if Justin get told what to do.
Hey, look, man, I'm out here. That's all. I'm out here.
You can't broadcast.
Don't be.
You gotta get on the podcast.
You know the last nigga that was sick and said, I'm out here. You ain't a Hall of Fame point guard, so you need to chill out.
Rams Seahawks tomorrow. I'm just running through these quickly. We don't got like long explanations, but Rams Seahawks.
I got the Rams.
Rams Seahawks. Oh shit! Nah, give me the Seahawks.
Eagles Commanders.
Eagles.
Eagles. Hopefully.
I'm gonna save our teams for last. Chargers Cowboys.
Chargers Cowboys. Give me the if man.
Yeah, I'll go Chargers.
The one hand if man.
Cowboys. Vikings Giants.
9.
Hey, this is that game.
9 is bad.
No, this ain't that game. I know what that game is this week. But this game will draw like 10 million people. Like 10 million people are going to watch Vikings Giants.
I low-key want to say Giants, but I'm going to go Vikings.
Look at 9. See, nigga, if 9, if nobody believe in you, people here at Hard Foul do. You always got to see. You would not believe in you.
9, come on the show and tell us what it was like being coached by Sharon Moore.
Only nines that get respect shown here is the 2 rondos.
Bengals, Dolphins.
Bengals.
They benched Tua for Quinn Ewers.
And it's so funny because
It's
like,
never been more.
Tony, I think I just texted Tony about Quinn Ewers like a week ago.
It's like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
It's never been more Jover in a game for two teams.
And it's only funny because like I knew that this was coming. Like, and it's funny real quick. I know we got to keep moving, but I was like, I needed a quarterback in my fantasy football shit, and I was gonna trade a nigga for Quinn Ewers because I'm like, at some point they gonna bench this nigga to And I think I texted Tony like, "Hey, is this nigga good or no?" Tony said, "Nah," so I was like, "Fuck you." I ain't
I thought
Where
Russ
this game
was
at?
crazy. I'll say what again?
No, go. You
yeah,
said you thought Russ did money was crazy.
Oh yeah, I thought Russ money was crazy. If they cut that nigga to it, it's $94 million. To pay a nigga $94 million, to have to pay because they got to pay him $54.
I mean, but he could go somewhere though. Like he gonna go, he for sure gonna go somewhere. And play.
That don't mean shit. You still got to nigga. Russ got signed immediately. Nigga still had to pay. Still had 86 against the cap.
They'll probably trade. They'll trade that. They might try to trade that nigga. It's some teams with some ass quarterbacks.
Hey, Tua for Kyler Murray.
If I'm the Vikings, Tua is absolutely not a bad go-to. If I the plus side of that, I get Tua indoors for 8 games, 9 games. The downside of that, I have to go to Chicago, I have to go to Green Bay, and I have to go to Detroit is inside, so that works out. So I get Tua in theory for about 9 games. So what is that worth to the Minnesota Vikings?
That nigga Justin Jefferson will request a trade.
One thing two are going to do is throw the ball to the best nigga.
Listen.
Bucks Panthers.
Hell, that's who wins that game.
Hey, none of these niggas want to win the division. Like
I go to Panthers. This is normally what they do. Like they look dead as hell until they don't.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Panthers.
Dre, don't say I'm hating. I'm gonna go Bucks. Jets Saints.
Two teams that Tua could go to.
The Shuck Man.
Bills Browns. More importantly, Bills Browns. Myles Garrett get the record?
Does he?
If you don't get the
Bills.
I'm going to Bills. I don't know if he get the record.
I'm gonna go to Bills. He don't get the record.
I'm gonna say he get the record.
He gets the record against Aaron Rodgers.
That's gonna be ugly.
That nigga has 21.5 sacks. Second place has 13.
Who the Browns last? Who after this? Who the Browns last? What, 2 games again?
What's the Browns
They got the Steelers and they got the Bengals.
Oh, he can finish with 25.
That nigga might get the 30. That nigga might get the 30. He could get
it. He can hit Joe Burrow at least 4 times.
Hey, no, that'd be hilarious if he only broke the sack run against Joe Burrow. Because if y'all remember week 1, the clip of like Myles Garrett cut into the middle and Joe Burrow mic'd up going, oh shit.
Hey, no, the funniest shit is the one that clip against the Packers when he got past nigga, he said, "Jordan, run."
I remember that.
Hey, that's up there. That in the fucking Aaron Donald clip against Geno. Aaron Donald just broke through the line quick as hell. Geno said, "Fuck."
Geno said, "Oh my god."
His life flashed before his eyes for sure.
Chiefs, Titans.
Cam Ward.
Over there?
The shoe. Big shoe.
Issue. Falcons, Cardinals.
Falcons.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, might as well. Go Falcons.
I'm gonna go Falcons. Raiders Texans. Talk about this. Nah, see, Daniil Hunter, you want to catch up, nigga? This is the game to catch up.
Yeah, the Texans might 30-0 them niggas.
Steelers Lions.
Lions better win
I got Lions.
because they're on the outside looking in right now.
And then last game before we do our teams, Colts Niners.
Colts Niners in the in the comedy game of the week. I'm gonna go Niners, but brother,
I'm going Niners.
This would be so much funnier if Nick Bosa was playing. This would be so much funnier.
Why the niggas in Seattle didn't blitz? Like, I have no idea why. Like, they just did not blitz Phillip Rivers, and I'm like, you know, this nigga is 49. Like, oh man. Oh, y'all Sunday Night Football. We'll do y'all last. Y'all got the primetime slot. Packers Bears.
The Bears.
Bears.
I got Bears. Broncos Jags.
Broncos.
I got Broncos.
I got the Ravens too.
Ravens Patriots.
Ravens better win.
I need y'all to win too. I want that 1 seed because if y'all beat the Patriots and we beat the Jaguars, it's I'm 99% sure it's clinched is what I read because they have the tiebreaker over New England. So I think at that point they could only tie for the best record. So I'm going Ravens. Hey man, appreciate everybody as always for coming through. Again, don't let Will lie to you. Who was bumping them Cassidy tapes? Nigga had his 96 Honda bumping Cassidy, 2010.
I had the 96 Honda. Shout out to my nigga.
Don't let Will lie to you, he says.
This nigga had the 300,000 miles Cassidy doing when Cassidy was picking beats. Oh man,
I was fucking with Cassidy before he started producing his own shit. Before he started making his own beats, like
that's
when he could still rap.
Damn, nigga had the what was that shit? The fucking 8-minute freestyle. This nigga was talking about. Oh man, shout out to that.
What was that? That was that Apply Pressure. That Apply Pressure mixtape was fire.
They had Melo's on the cover of that one, isn't he?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm feeling Melo's on the cover.
Yeah.
I might have to bump that. See if that's gonna be in my. I might have to change my top 10. I'm gonna have to bump that Apply Pressure.
If you listen, and I remember it vividly. If you listen to his Heartless shit and then try to play that anywhere in public, they arrest you on the spot. They will arrest you on the spot. Oh, man. Appreciate everybody for listening. As always, don't forget you can find us. See, I'm almost about to cough it all out. As YouTube, wherever you get your podcast, Apple, Spotify. And we're going to be back next week, man. Appreciate y'all, and we out.
Peace.